I want you to take 5 seconds and think about the person or the comedy team that always makes you laugh. And on the count of 3, we're going to shout out that name so I can hear you. I want to hear each and every one of you. Take 5 seconds. That's long enough. 1, 2, 3. That's exactly who we're going to talk about tonight. When Mae West extends her hand, the woman behind the counter says, "Goodness, look at those diamonds." To which Mae West says, "Honey, goodness had nothing to do with it." What Will Rogers said was funny, but not hurtful at all. For example, Will Rogers would say, "It's not hard to be a humorist when you've got the entire United States government working for you." Jack Benny probably used the fewest words per joke and got the biggest laughs from his audience because the audience knew his persona, knew his character so well that they could complete the joke before he did, and he knew that. My favorite Jack Benny skit. Jack Benny is out taking a walk. Mel Blanc, providing the voice, comes up to him and says, "Hey, buddy, you got a match?" Jack Benny says, "Well, sure, right here." And the guy says, "Don't move, this is a stick-up." He puts a gun into Benny's side and says, "Your money or your life?" Jack Benny says nothing. The robber repeats, "Hey, buddy, didn't you hear what I said? Your money or your life?" Jack Benny says, after the longest pause in radio history, "I'm thinking it over." It begins where they're in their living room and Gracie is arranging a bouquet of flowers. And George comes over and says, "Gracie, those are beautiful flowers." And Gracie says, "Well, silly, I have you to thank for them." And George says, "Me? I didn't give you those flowers." She says, "No, but when I told you that my friend was in the hospital, you said I should go see her and take her flowers. So I did." And whenever Lamont, his son, wouldn't give him what he wanted, Fred would grab his chest and call out to his dead wife, "Elizabeth, it's the big one. I'm coming up to see you." She says, listen. The pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. Learn it. The pellet with the poison, vessel with the pestle, chalice, palace, brew is true. Off he goes. They come back right before the joust. He says to the two women, I've got it, listen. The pellet with the poison is in the vessel with the pestle. The chalice from the palace has the brew that is true. She says, "That's right, but there's been a change." And moms would say, "The only thing an old man is good for is to bring mom a younger man." And of course, America will never forget the challenge of the comedian is to make you laugh. Very good. The challenge of the comedian is to make you laugh. A couple of quick definitions. First of all, who are they? Tony Curtis? Jack Lemmon. What was the movie? Some Like It Hot. Some Like It Hot was the American Film Institute's #1 comedy film of the 20th century. Some Like It Hot. Conflict. Who are they? And what did Tommy always say to Dickie? Mom always liked you best. Smile. You're on candid camera. This is television's first reality show. The television show that broke barriers more than any other. What was the name of the show? The characters we had, of course, Archie Bunker and his wife Edith. The daughter's name? Gloria. And what did he call his son-in-law? Meathead. You didn't forget that. You got that right away. Meathead. I'll do the first line. I expect you to be right there. Hello, Mudda. Hello, Mudda. Here I am at.
Humorous, truthful, and we had some good laughs. It was funny.
Laughter is the best medicine, and Lenny is the best at laughter. He really is.
We should all be exposed to such a person as Lenny, because he can see into us that when we're sad, we're low, and when we laugh, we're way up on top.
Anyone who has a chance to see it should go.
You've been a wonderful audience. My love to you all. Thank you and good night.